never tried to go for the high class stuff and even trick myself, you know. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning, a half gallon of Evan Williams and another big thing of water here, and that was the start of my day.
And that's what started ulcers, like 20 years of that?
20 years of that, yeah. They used to bleed so bad that I'd be puking blood up and trying to get that first, sometimes 6-pack. You ever did that, Steven?
What?
Have you got ulcers from drinking?
No.
Well, man, when I had a real bad bleeding, I'd be trying to get the 6-pack in me so that they'd start hurting. If I had liquor, I'd usually be all right, because it'd go there and instantly numb them. But the beer with all the foam and shit would cause me to puke back up. And here come up all this blood, and I'm still trying to drink it down, and all this blood, and shaking and knowing if I don't get enough of it in me in enough time, I'm gonna have a damn seizure. And this will be like a nightmare. That's why it's just so much easier to go with the liquor when you're at that point.
Drinking beer and shooting drugs with Jesus. Jesus is my kind of guy. When I go, I know just where I'm going. To that great big drugstore in the sky. Well, I know I'm being good. 'Cause I bought him a half a gram. When I die, I know just where I'm going. To that junkie's promised land. Chasing horses and shooting liquor with Jesus. Getting drunk, just as drunk as we please. If I fall down, that's quite alright now. We can drink and pray down on our knees. Well, I know I've been a good. 'Cause I bailed him out of jail. When I die, I'll be in alcoholic's heaven. Me and old Jesus raising hell. Me and old Jesus raising hell. Me and old Jesus raising hell.
I like the idea of just taking hardcore, dirty rock and roll from the street. I'm not saying I live on the street, but I certainly have spent enough of my time on there, face down on that street out there, or face down up there in that jail, and bringing it and taking that and putting it on stage, whether it be the violence, whether it be the bloodshed, whether it be the naked beating I took from the cops. It's all going to come out on stage.
Some kind of queer.
isn't a self-portrait as much as it is anybody that messes with drugs or hardcore alcohol or parties recreationally the way that I have would understand that very well. That's a thought of me hanging, or a thought of whoever it was that did all this and all the drinking and all the bad shit that they might have did the night before. And you're gonna, I mean, when you're into that kind of stuff, you're gonna maybe not contemplate suicide, but it's gonna run through your mind every other fucking second of every day.
God and man square off in the American South in the most controversial documentary of the year. Rebel Scum chronicles 2 years in the lives of the Dirty Works, a psycho-white trash punk band from Knoxville, Tennessee.
We are the most dangerous rock and roll band on the fucking planet.
Centered on lead singer Christopher Scum, this startling motion picture digs deep into the struggle for artistic expression in the heart of America's Bible Belt.
Drinking beer and shooting drugs with Jesus. Oh, Jesus is my kind of guy.
Mental illness, relationships, family dysfunction, addiction. Nothing is off the table as this brutally real movie pushes beyond the boundaries of the traditional rock documentary.
I have trouble living in this society for some reason. And this is my way that I deal with it.
It's a peek inside a seedy American underworld that few know exists.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, just like it always has been.
Life's a beautiful thing, but part of it's nasty.
You got problems with me eating a bug? You're broke, eat it. Dude, I bit into it and had some kind of wild juice come out of it. Oh, man.
Rebel Scum, an unparalleled vision of both desperation and hope.
What did we do wrong?
It's because he was beaten as a child so much, he just can't let it go.
I might burn this fucking city down.
I don't know where he's trying to kill himself.
Seems to be fighting demons in his head.
It's like Frankenstein or something.
It ain't no good anymore. Who you voting for? Yeah. Everything we do is a sin.
I don't know. There's something weird going on here, though. I'll tell you that.
Out here on the highway, got my car, my bag, and my thumb. Nothing coming my way. Been so long since I've been home. Running from my past. There's a dark cloud over me. Things will get a whole lot worse before I get relief. Leaves turn brown and crumble, so do I. So do I. Sky turns black with thunder and I die inside. Leaves turn brown, they crumble, so do I. So do I. Sky turns black.